What is a monthly minimum fee? Many times on your statement, if you're a smaller merchant that's processing, say, less than $5,000 a month in credit card transactions, you're going to see something called a monthly minimum for a weird amount, $16.23, and then the next month it's $19.05. And you know, what is that? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video.
TransactionExpert.com is the leader in transaction services. We build your online presence and point of sale system to integrate with each other. If you are ready to understand and control the entire customer experience, visit TransactionExpert.com.
What is a monthly minimum fee? Now, a monthly minimum fee gets a little bit complicated, okay? So I'm going to break it down and try to make it really, really simple so you as a small business owner can gain a better understanding of how to read your credit card statement. A monthly minimum, and many times it'll just be called, it'll just say, you know, MTHMIN. You know, there's abbreviations. When you see monthly minimum fee, something like that, here's what that is. Many credit card processors have a monthly minimum. Now the monthly minimum amount is almost always $25. That's just kind of the standard across the industry. If you have a $50 monthly minimum or something, that's a little bit high. Usually it's around 25 bucks. You know, it could be a little lower, it could be a little higher, but you know, around $25 is an average. So a $25 monthly minimum, here's what that basically does. What that does is that it guarantees that the credit card processing company is going to get a certain amount of fees each and every month. Now the monthly minimum, normally what happens is the qualified fees come off of the monthly minimum. So the monthly minimum basically is this. The monthly minimum is the processor saying to you, the small business owner, you are going to pay us at least $25 a month in qualified transaction fees. Let me say that again. The monthly minimum is the processor telling you, you are going to pay us at least $25 every month in qualified fees. So let's go through a couple of examples of how this would work. Let's say that you have a $25 monthly minimum. Let's say you process $10,000 worth of credit card transactions and you have a qualified rate, which you can learn more about in other videos. You have a qualified rate of, just to make the math easy, of 2%. Okay? Well, $10,000 times 2% is $200. So your monthly minimum fee for that month is going to be $0. You won't even see the monthly minimum. It won't kick in because you paid $200. Okay? Now, let's go on the other flip side. What if you processed $1,000 in transactions? So you're a smaller business, you only did $1,000. Well now, $1,000 times 2% is $20. So now your monthly minimum for that month, your monthly minimum fee is going to be $5. It's going to be $25 minus your qualified transaction fees, which was $20. 25 minus 20 is 5, so you're going to have a $5 monthly minimum fee. Let's take another step further. What if you only processed $500? If you processed $500 and you have a $25 monthly minimum and a 2% qualified rate, 500 times 2% is $10. So your monthly minimum fee for that month is going to be $15. Because we have $10 in qualified fees, a $25 monthly minimum. 25 minus 10 is going to leave $15 as a monthly minimum fee. So what can you take away from that? What are you supposed to do about that? Well, here's a couple of things. First of all, if you're what we call a micro merchant, which is a merchant processing less than a couple $1,000s a month in volume, so maybe you have a hot dog stand, a flea market type of business that you do, something maybe you do part-time crafts and hobbies, that kind of thing. You don't want to go with a traditional merchant account. In today's day and age with all the technology out there, you want to do a mobile processing account where you got the little swiper on your phone, because most of them will be able to give you a flat rate pricing that's actually legitimate flat rate. So you only pay like 2.5 to 3% on every transaction, but there's no monthly minimum, there's no monthly fees, there's no additional transaction fees, things like that. So you want to go with a more of a simple plan if you're a micro merchant. Now those are not good plans if you're a larger merchant, but if you're a smaller merchant, it makes a lot of sense to do that. So you want to kind of get rid of, you can't have those monthly minimums in place. The other thing I will tell you is, if you're processing more than, let's say you're processing $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month in volume, and you're still paying a monthly minimum, your pricing structure is probably not correct. You're probably on something called interchange plus pricing, which I talk about in other videos. And interchange plus or cost plus pricing, in that case, the only thing they take off the monthly minimum is just a little tiny percentage of markup. So you have to do around $10,000 a month in volume in order to not have the monthly minimum kick in. So if you're doing less than $10,000 a month in volume and you're on interchange plus pricing and you see that monthly minimum fee on there, you're probably on the wrong cost structure. Now you say, okay, James, what am I supposed to do with all this information you just gave me? Really simple, okay? Next step, go to transactionexpert.com/analysis. Just click the little link there. All you have to do is upload a picture of your statement. You can take a picture with your smartphone and just upload the picture. That's fine, as long as we can read it. Put your information on there, your statement, send it to us. The next day, we're going to email right back to you a free cost analysis that has a spreadsheet and everything showing you a breakdown of, are you paying too much? How does it compare to our rates and fees? So you can get a better idea. Then on top of that, we're going to notify a local transaction expert to make sure they can follow up with you, see if you have any questions on the statement, and make sure you're able to read the analysis correctly, and they can answer any questions that you have. My name is James Shepard. Thanks for watching today.